If only they knew that this guy's empty. They're gonna pop all these boosts. I'm pretty positive about it. This rally the fire's doing is a real rally though. That's on the other hand. This is gonna be hilarious. All right. Let's go ahead and reinforce really quick. Let's not make it too obvious though. All right. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. And I'll send a garrison too, really quick. Ooh, I'm gonna make it before the rally. They're gonna murder all, I think, like what, 7 troops? They're gonna murder all 7 troops. Oh, that's too good. All right, let's go ahead and join this rally though, right? 30, let's go with 100. There we go, boom, done. This guy's obviously going to empty his base out. Like, that's very obvious to me anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and go like this, right? Lock him in. Watch him. Oh no! Is he going to empty his base out? Is he going to scoops? Recall. He's got a minute. We're gonna go ahead and like we'll observe it. This guy already sent over troops to Rogue Wolf. He already sent the troops over to him. And so I know for a fact he's going to empty. He's got an arrow going to him, so I don't know if they're gonna troll us like we just trolled them. But I don't know. Either way, it's good business. Let's see here. Are we gonna counter rally their bigger dudes? I guess we could. I don't see why we would though. I really don't see why we would. I'm sorry, I gotta go to between the screens here in order to look at the guild chat and all that good stuff. But like, check this out right here, right? So if you're reinforcing, you still get a report back, and he sent in a ranged wedge, right? So this is how that works. Right? When you send in a ranged wedge, your range will take down the wall, and your cavalry will go in front of your infantry. That's a really good way to do like a cavalry phalanx, but without having your cavalry line up like that and your infantry to catch up. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this report really quick here. This guy took like no damage. Yeah, 3,000, it's whatever. I probably should just send in the solo attack. Yeah. 76,000, my bad. Not 3, it's 76, my bad. So we know this guy's in an infantry phalanx, he had an arranged phalanx. So basically, we both whiffed, right? We both whiffed, but you can take something from these kind of interactions, you really truly can, right? So just watch how this interaction happens here. Notice how these ranged units will take this wall down first. Watch, just watch. Boom, wall's down. Now the cavalry are in front. All these units are going to attack the cavalry, not the range. And so it basically makes this into like a double wedge, if that makes any sense to you. It does to me. The reason why the wedges are so, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say a double wedge, but I don't want to confuse anybody, all right? It's what I call it. You guys don't got to call it the same thing. But it puts it puts 2 squads just like a wedge would, but inside of a different wedge. It's like Inception. I'm not going to explain it, okay? I'm not going to confuse anybody. But if you notice there, the cavalry do go in front. So there's not another way to get your cavalry in front like that with your infantry trailing in the back. There's just not. There truly isn't, okay? And so they're going to... Who are they rallying? Aula! Aula is getting rallied. Hold on. Let me see what kind of reinforcements they need. What kind of rains? And they should do the Wonder Province trick where you go like into the forest right here, right? So they've got this, the Yof peoples. They're doing a 5-minute rally on her. An 8-hour, I mean. Okay. Yeah, somebody had mentioned something about ADHD from me, and I agree with you on that one. I really do suffer from ADHD. So if I wanted to use a ranged wedge, I could. I'm just not going to. Look at this guy. He's gonna empty his base back out. That's funny. He's gonna empty his base back out. No! He's gonna try to get a scout on me as well, but I got an anti-scout on. It's crazy though. I wish these guys would rally me. Let's see here. So nothing. They're not really talking about the reinforcements, which is not a very good sign. They absolutely need to tell us what kind of reinforcements they need. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if they've got it in their guild tag, actually. I didn't really think about that. Let's go like this. It doesn't say. It really doesn't say. So 1 second here. Please tell us what kind of rains. There we go. Sweet. So Outla's gonna port. We might have to follow them. If they carpet this, it's kind of funny if they do. Oh, I can reinforce. Oh, okay. Somebody else is porting over there. Oh, wow. Okay. That's crazy. They had all the reinforcements already. So here's the Wonder Province trick, all right? So if they know, like Mayros gave them their leader, right? So if they know that they're going to get burned, right, and they're online, and they know they're going to get burned, right? The best way to do it is to be in the Wonder Province. That way, they can't really track you because once you burn, any and all attacks and rallies that are currently on you dissipate. Once you get burned inside the forest, whether it's this forest or near Brightford, anything in the Wonders Province, if you get burned in there, you basically, it's like a get out of jail free card. And so there's like a trick that some people try to use. It's like a T1 reinforcement trick. If you're around, let's say like 300 million might, 400 million might, or I shouldn't say like 400 or 500, but about 300 and some odd million might, right? What people end up doing here, ooh, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a reinforcement on this. Because I want to get a report back, I really do. Let's send a garrison. Is there a garrison? Yeah, here we go. We'll go like this, right? I'll tell you what, the troops they use will be probably a 550, my guess. That's what my guess is gonna be, probably a 550. I really couldn't see these guys using anything else other than a 550, so, again, these guys, they can change their gear out at the very last second. They really can. They can change it out the very, very, very last second. So here we go. You get the garrison out there so you can see what kind of troops they're gonna send. So it looks like it's a 424 march. It's a 424 march. So if you can defend in cavalry, it's best. If not, go with reinforcements. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's a 424 march basically, right? And it's some pretty good heroes, really good heroes. Yeah, and it's a 424 march. Very little T3 in here, and I don't know who put the grunts in, but okay, that's all right. I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break down this report as well. So I don't know what Aldo's got inside of them. I really don't. I truly do not know what they've got inside. All right, but I know that they're trying to make a move here. It's kind of boring, man. It's kind of bored. No. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, and they smoked them too. There we go. Defense success. This is so bad. Any reds? No reds. Oh, man, that's so bad. That's so bad. In a cavalry wedge? Why would they send it in a cavalry wedge? That doesn't make any sense. I get it, they want to put the infantry on the sides, but that's not how you attack a 424. That's really not. They should have sent it with a ranged phalanx in the front, or even another ranged wedge would have worked. Wow, that's a great defense. Wow. Great defense. Very, very impressive. Good job, everyone. Hola. These guys, yeah, great job. Yeah, great job, everybody. Nice job. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. So let's go ahead and break this report down right here, right? So there was no deads on our end, right? Which is a really, really good sign here. This is a really close report. Now, here's what I don't understand, okay? If you look at Rogue Wolf's gear, right? You look at his gear, and then you look at like Alastekta. I am not dissing Aula or anything like that, okay? I promise you guys, this is no smack talk here. This is just straight facts, okay? Rogue Wolf should have burned Aula. He should have. Why? Because look at the big difference in stats. Huge amounts of differences. And they lost a ton of heroic fighters. Look at those bad boys. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my bad. I'm always used to looking on the left end for my end, and there, I got it confused. Anyways, look, we've got a bunch of heroic fighters that are lost, okay? Not a really big deal, right? That's not a big deal. They've got a bunch of ancient drakes that are dead and all that good stuff. But anyways, look at the heroes. 100%, this is like one of the absolutely best marches for heroes you can have. It truly is. It's all army HP, all army attack, and they 3 out of the 5 have army defense. So it's 100% army attack, 125% army HP, and 75% army defense. This guy should have obliterated, Aula should have, but due to the improper use of the formation, when you send a 4-2-4, you don't do that. Like, you truly don't do that. Everybody will have this report already that's an enemy, so it does not matter if I show this to anybody, right? It really doesn't. But look at this, though. Everybody's joining it up. Right? Here's the defense. Look at this. Only wounded 48k. Wow. Aula, impressive. Only 48k wounded you. So good. It's so good. Okay, it's so good. But yeah, here we go. So heroic fighters. Everybody gave them T4. Okay, why? Because look, do you see any T3 infantry? Do you see any T3 infantry? No, you don't. Not anywhere on this. This was a proper reinforcements. Shout out to Aula. Shout out to everybody who basically participated, who knew what they were doing based on the reinforcements. If you can see here, I was the only idiot who did a one range because I just simply wasn't fast enough to get the other ones. But heroic fighter, amazing. This is such a great defense. It truly is. You guys can learn something from this, right? Now, this doesn't mean don't build one type of troops on your account. That doesn't mean that, okay? Like, unless you're extreme, like, let's say, cavalry range, and extreme meaning you don't have any infantry whatsoever, then go ahead and build those, okay? Only range, only cav, okay? So if you ever do get rallied, you can get reinforced infantry. But just check that out, though. That was impressive. This is impressive, okay? I am very impressed by this. I truly am. And you're like, it doesn't take you much to get impressed, Yunan. Well, it was a good rally, man. He should have won. But just watch how the formation goes. Watch how the formation goes. Right off the bat. Cavalries are in the front, okay? Cavalry's in the front, infantry on the side. You guys already know how the cavalry wedge works, right? But every single one of these range units are gonna hit these cav units before they can even hit the wall. Watch. He was at 22, now he's at 21. Wall still hasn't gone down. Now the wall finally went down with both of his 2 cavalry attack heroes using their special abilities, right? Now watch how they mingle, right? These cavalry units, they spread out. They spread out. And then the infantry heroes, infantry troops go to the side as well. And there's no troops in the middle other than the cavalry units. And these range units all lock on to these cavalry units. It's crazy. Like, you should almost never have your cavalry in the front. Just watch the difference in morale. Just watch. It's gonna be probably a closer fight, but these cavalry units are getting, like, beaten to death. They truly are. They're getting beaten down. And why? Because Aula has a lot of range units. He should have hit in a range phalanx. If he wanted to burn and he wanted to maybe do some damage of some sort, he should have put this inside of a range phalanx, because that would have put the infantry in front and the cavalry in the back behind the infantry, and then they all smash together. And since he almost chewed through all of the infantry already as it is, he would have for sure chewed through every single one of these infantry and got into the cavalry units as well, because he had range support. But yeah, this is the bad way to use a 4-2-4. It truly is. Look at this. The morale differences are super close at 3%. if Rogue Wolf would have sent this in a ranged phalanx, he would have for sure burned and did significantly more damage, like significantly more damage. But his cavalry units gave out towards the end. Like, look, I can show you again, right? Cavalry units, cavalry, right? This is off the wall, by the way, the 6,400 stealth snipers. But if you notice that none of his infantry got hurt, what was that for, fam? Like, ugh. You almost never want to put your cavalry in front. You almost never do. Because everybody packs range units, and those range are continuously firing the entire battle. Unless you can get to your opponent's range units in one hit, they will continuously fire at you unless they're in a ranged phalanx. But this was, like I said, it's an amazing defense. Shout out to these guys. Shout out to everybody who participated. But, man, this was bad. This was a really bad rally on their end. Like I'm just going to tell these guys, like, they rallied really bad. Like, really, really bad. Who puts calves in the front? Right? Like, who does that? Great job. Like, amazing defense. Yeah, amazing defense. For reals. Like, for reals. Amazing defense. For reals, all right, guys? Look, hopefully you guys learned something inside of this video. Because if you guys didn't, why didn't you, right? We went over the what phalanx they should have used. I quickly identified the march for you guys. You can do that with a garrison, okay? So if they're not getting garrison, you can send one troop in and learn what kind of troops are going to be sending at at them. So how does that help you out? Well, if it gives you enough time that you can maybe help out help your buddy out make a better decision on what to defend with. I mean, regardless, this was already set so that it was an infantry frontline defense. You know what I'm saying here? Because they already reinforced, but it's kind of a little awkward, right? This helps you out sometimes if somebody's inexperienced but has troops. You can tell them, hey, reinforce this guy with all of these troops. I would have fully reinforced all cavalry. I really would have. And that would have been mondo. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyways, guys, look. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by to spend some of your quality time. And stay classy.